Hello everyone, it's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Wanted to bring you guys along for another home tour, and today I'd like to show you Kimba Tiger. So Kimba is actually going to show you right now that he has quite a large enclosure. Kimba was rescued from a circus in Guatemala and spent about the first 3 years of his life in a very small transport cage. Here at Big Cat Rescue, we actually give the cats as much space as humanly possible. It's just not very easy for you to see it all in one shot. So even in a video or a photo, you're never going to get the full feel for how large the enclosures are. We've got them designed in bubble systems, and so each section can be anywhere from 1,200 to 2,000 square feet or more. Kind of depends on the species and the age and the requirements of the cat. So this is the very first little bubble area for Kimba, and this is his feeding lockout. He just had breakfast, so that's where he was coming from, and now he's done with me, so he's gonna go far away. But we clean and sanitize these lockouts every single day. You can see it's just a box extended off the side of the enclosure, and they know they can come in here for fresh water. We do fresh water and we sanitize the feeding plate every single day. You can see that there's a guillotine door right there that would give him access to a whole nother section. He has a safety entrance right here. So we never ever go in the enclosures with the cats. This is our safety entrance. If we ever had to go in for maintenance reasons, we would close him completely in a different area, lock it up, and then we could unlock this section. We'd lock this door behind us, we'd go in the middle, and then we'd choose which direction we needed to go in. You can see he has another water bowl here. Lots of natural foliage, stumps, and a big platform, a big boomer ball. He does have a nice big pool with a lovely waterfall for him. All of this was specially built for them when we knew they were coming. He came with 2 other tigers. Beautiful Kimba there. So all of the tiger pools here are constantly recirculating from our lake. And flows out through here and down into that filtered system. There's a little bit of mesh there to keep any kind of leaves and debris from clogging up the filtration. And it's run by solar panels that sit along the edge of our, what we call Tiger Lake. Another adorable photo of him. So we are going to just keep walking because he has a lot of area to cover. He has this nice big concrete den over here. Some more palmettos and stumps. Those are always super fun for them to claw and chew on and wreak havoc. Fun little tidbit about Kimba is he really enjoys, there's the separator wall here, he really enjoys pooping right where no one can reach it. So every few days we do have to actually shift him into another section and then go in and clean that out. I think it's a fun game for him. So this is just the back side of what we've pretty much already seen. We're going to approach that first tunnel that we saw. You can see a nice big platform, and the pool that we already showed you is up front there. Then there's this back section that leads him to the feeding lockout that we already looked at. Now this is the tunnel that you saw him walk away from us. So this tunnel is also designed to take him to the 2.5 acre vacation rotation, but while he's just home, it will take him into this section. You can see an open door there, but we will have to walk all the way around. So this is an area of that same tunnel. We've got it down so that keepers can walk through it, but he does not have access to this section. So we're gonna walk this way. This is where I just showed you he had that open door to. So even more foliage back here. He has a nice little private den there. Some toys. He has a really big feeding lockout over there as well with another water bowl, as well as this big platform, which is a personal favorite of his. There's yet another doorway, the guillotine door on it, and that leads him over to this section. So another big boomer ball, some more palmettos for him to chew on. Now there's this den, which was created a very long time ago for bobcats, so of course it's blocked off for him to actually go inside of it, but he can get up on top of it for sure, which he clearly has because those ferns are flattened. So yet another little doorway here. Oh, hi, mister. Hi. Just passing by. All right, good job. He wants to bark at me, I think. So all of this is his as well, which we are gonna keep walking because we're gonna get around all of this. So this is where he just came from. We're pretty much walking these enclosures as if you were a cleaner. We watch every little bit of every enclosure every single day. So we're constantly checking the integrity of the cage, making sure that their platforms are in good condition, if there's any repairs needed. So over here he has yet another feeding lockout with a water bowl, a nice big platform, some more toys. Then we've got this little doorway here. It's just a tunnel he walks through, and then he has access to all of this as well. We're gonna go back through that little tunnel doorway here and just keep following it. So he also has access to this whole section here, which it kind of twists around. That's that lockout we just saw. Yet another doorway and another feeding lockout. Some more toys. So there's another water bowl over there. He has this whole big section. He has this concrete den, which has a little peek hole so that you can see inside of it. Fresh sand gets put in that. Anytime that we have to enter an enclosure, we do as much maintenance as possible. That's adding fresh dirt to any areas that are low-lying, grass seed, trimming things that are blocking views. So nice big section here. Yet another big tunnel doorway section. Another smaller little den, but I've actually seen him on top of that. He'll just perch on that. Over the years, the enclosures have really evolved. Cages that used to have bobcats that have tigers, everything had to be completely redone. Another big wooden platform here. So you can see we're actually looped back around to the front side of where we started. The swimming pool and everything is still over there. But he also has access to all of this that we're walking around now. Bear with me because we've still got to walk the whole other side. Hopefully these videos are helpful in the sense that, you know, looks can be deceiving. If you see a photo or a video and it's all that fit on the screen, that's not all that these cats have, and it's all thanks to our amazing supporters. You'll notice too that there's a lot of cables that are hooked onto poles all the way around. For the safety of the cats and the keepers, we've taken all of the wires off of hooking them to the actual sides of the cages, and they're all freestanding so that hands never have to touch the side of the cage. So another water bowl. We're able to clean the water bowls from the outside of the enclosure as well. We just close those feeding lockout doors, drag the hose over, scrub everything up, refill it, and then once it's good to go, we open the door back up. We have sprinkler systems on all of the enclosures. That's the white tubing that you see on a lot of the cages. So now we're on that other side. So his big feeding lockout, his big platform, all of his toys again. And it wraps around to this front section here. So this is another big concrete den that also has a little window so that you can see inside. This is where he's closest to staff office and Nikita Lyon's enclosure. He does like this section a lot too by the afternoon. So this huge concrete den, same deal. It was built a long time ago for bobcats. So it's too small on the inside for such a big cat, but other tigers that have lived in this enclosure have really enjoyed climbing to the top of that, perching up there. Sometimes we'll put their watermelons or their pumpkins up there, and that's a lot of fun for them to get. So the entrances are blocked off, but they still have access to climb all over it. Now we're back over to this one. He's laying up here. Hi, Kimba. I gotta walk behind you. Sorry. Sorry, bud. Hi. You're just gonna scooch around. Just scooching. I know, we're just scooching. Hi, most handsome boy. Thanks, bud. Thanks. Thanks for the home tour. So yet another safety entrance over here that would access these bubbles. This is a big platform that he really likes. Notice he also has shade cloth. That's just to help in any areas where it's pretty sunny certain times of the day. Again, hoses sporadically placed so that every lockout can be cleaned every day. So here is another big feeding lockout. We saw it from the other side. So freshwater, he's way over there still. Always got to know where the cat is. Another den with a little peephole. Nice soft sand in there. All right, and so we are now cut off. We can't cross back over from here, but this is right back to the same tunnel where we started. His original feeding lockout, his swimming pool, his platform are all up there. And this is the way that he would access that front half. He seems to really like this back half during the morning hours, and then he likes to be up front in the evening. Well, thank you guys very much. I hope this was helpful in seeing all about the space that Kimba Tiger has here at Big Cat Rescue. If you have any other questions, go to bigcatrescue.org/cages.